Breaking news. 219 Nigerian girls were kidnapped by Boko Haram, reports NBC.
From a schoolhouse. As if they're books with the decoys, as if the teachers saw this coming. How does one lose 200 bodies?
This just in, a dozen more girls were kidnapped. In other news, back-to-school sales are in full swing. Save up to $200 on the hottest clothes these girls will never have the privilege to wear again, stripped from their education, stripped to their skin. Closed skin is a privilege they know not of.
But closed minds are demanded, cloaking them from a world.
Close their books
means closed knees will not be tolerated behind doors they have never seen.
Breaking news. Shocking elevator footage is released of NFL star Ray Rice brutally abusing his fiancée. What a couple does behind closed doors is not our concern. Whether he was man or devil should not cross our mind. She shouldn't have crossed him. She wanted to scream for help. But quote the raven who told her nevermore. In other news, surveillance cameras are an invasion of privacy.
Because what is shared between man and woman is private. Should we have seen this raven pick the skin away
from a meal he had probably savored too many times before?
Or did this camera catch him in the act, or simply catch him in a habit?
Breaking news. Unarmed black teen Mike Brown shot and killed by police.
Mike Brown, caught black-handed as red ran down his skin.
This just in, Eric Gardner was strangled by police on the streets. He called out for help. Like a 911 to pedestrians, he gasped, "I can't breathe."
But this just in, Antonio Martin, shot outside a gas station just before Christmas Eve, armed only with holiday anticipation, which police mistook for a threat.
In other news, get in the holiday spirit with Christmas Eve sales. Eric's spirit is all that will be with his family this Christmas Eve. He was killed at 11:28. Every 28 hours a black boy is killed. If he would have just fought for his survival another hour, maybe Jesus would have pardoned his sins. Breaking news. Penn State reports highest rates of sexual assault on campus nationwide. 56 women alone were assaulted at Penn State last year. On average, that equals over one rape a week. In other news, a group of men make a nail polish that detects date rape, drugs, and drinks.
Was it nail polish missing from the equation that put Penn State above the rest? Would this variable have lowered the number?
Because 1 in every 4 is nationwide.
I did not go to Penn State. EMU is only 6 hours away, yet fear has known my bones like those 56 women. How many went unreported?
Breaking news. 3 college students in North Carolina dead over what was thought as a hate crime was really over a parking spot, says Deborah Norville.
Only Norville reports, slandering the images of these lives lost because it is easier to believe that the fault lies in yellow lines than the lines of the Quran, saving a murderer's image.
In other news, finding a parking spot is one of those things that can push someone over the edge. But there is always a spot at the mall, says Deborah Norville. There was always a spot at the mall. But there wasn't a spot in the hearts of the newscasters to honor the lives of these people. They were seen as nothing more than a smooth transition. When did the lives of humans become synonymous with? In other news, you are being brainwashed into thinking that victims are to blame, that hate crimes don't exist, only misunderstanding. Don't misunderstand the nature of terrorism sweeping our nation. It comes in all forms. Some of you just might fit the mold.